Barcelona has just robbed Villarreal in their own stadium. That's what I would be saying if I was absolutely deluded. Yeah, another win for Barcelona, and Villarreal just handed it to them, bro. The game is not even finished. Look, guys, they are still literally playing it, but I'm not gonna watch a single second of that game anymore because I wasted 90 minutes of my life. I had to watch this game for 78 minutes on my phone because my power went out. I had everything ready for the watch along, but I'm so glad. I am so glad that I didn't have to put up with this. One of the most boring matches, or not even boring because there were chances, but the quality of the game. By the way, this is a game where the first place team is playing against third at the time, now fourth, and the quality is just not there, bro. The quality is not there. I think the best player on the pitch today was Joan Garcia, genuinely. Maybe you could say, no, you couldn't say actually. You couldn't say anything. By the way, the Barcelona everything is a joke. If you haven't noticed, I know Barcelona fans. I know you are here to cook me right now. But I was just joking, bro. Give me them clicks, bro. At least stay until the end of the video, man. Like as well, bro. But the game itself was just. What is even the point watching a team that doesn't have a prolific goal scorer play against Barcelona? Because look at this, man. Just please tell me how Villarreal hasn't scored a single goal in this match. With these players that have been scoring goals. Nicolas Pepe, Buchanan, Jose Perez, Moleiro, not that much, but these three have been scoring goals all season. Once again, if you look at their stats, look, 31 goals scored by Villarreal, only 2 behind, of course, Atletico, and only 5 behind Real Madrid. But today, once again, the magic of Barcelona happened, and as you can see, full time now, 2-0 Barcelona win. But Villarreal cannot score goals. Any team that plays against Barcelona just misses every single big chance. And a big help, of course, is that these players are just awful. The players in La Liga are awful. All of them, even Barcelona players today, were awful. Awful display of football, especially in that first half. I was watching ping pong. Bro, Villarreal cannot score a chance and they cannot control anything in the midfield and they cannot defend a counterattack. But you know what Barcelona cannot also do? Play normal passes. Yeah, Lamine Yamal did like 17 trivelas in the first half. By the way, I'm genuinely done watching that guy play with his right foot because he doesn't use it at all. Frankie de Jong is looking like some under 15 player getting bossed by Parejo. And once again, when Barcelona loses the ball anywhere near Villarreal's 16-yard box, bro, Villarreal has a chance to go on goal. The defending on display once again. I don't want to shout today. I just don't care anymore. I don't want to watch these games. Madrid is awful. Barcelona is awful. This is the battle of the mid. Both teams are donkeys right now. Okay? This is the reality. And Villarreal being the 4th best team in this league just shows the poor quality of La Liga. It just shows the best players in those 2 games, Real Madrid Sevilla and Barcelona Villarreal, are genuinely the goalkeepers. I'm not joking. Joan Garcia and Courtois, I think, are the best players from those 2 games. I'm not saying all of the outfield players were awful, but I just... Lamine Yamal or a 9.2. I get it. He scored that goal. He had some couple good chances. It was a good finish as well. Did he play a really good game? And Koundé, Kubarsi, Gerard Martin, Balde especially, the standard of these players is just awful. And I'm watching Frankie de Jong and Vinicius Jr. captain Barcelona and Real Madrid. Where is football going? What is happening to my sport? Where goalkeepers are suddenly getting MVPs because outfield players in La Liga cannot string 2 passes together. Villarreal in the first half. Just 50 chances, 0 goals. And Tejan Buchanan, for example, puts it just wide. Then shoots right at Joan Garcia. It bounces off his head. And the ball decides to do a spin outside of the goal like this. The ball went like this, bro. It curved with the wind. Or I don't know. Barcelona is genuinely doing magic. And the first half, nothing to say. Nothing to genuinely say. The red card is awful. Renato Veiga, you might as well retire, bro, after this. Because I I genuinely have no respect for players that have zero IQ. This guy, it's the 39th minute. Lamine Yamal is facing his own goal in his own half, and he decides to do a slide tackle right into him. Basically gave them the match. After that point, the game completely shifted into a no man's land. Nobody wanted to play football. Nobody wanted to play football. Basically, nobody wanted to play football. Nobody wanted to attack. And Villarreal had no chance of winning the game after this. Because Barcelona had way more control on the ball because they played against 10 men, which is actually disgusting how long they kept them silent. And the game only finished 2-0 after being up by one player for 60 minutes of the game, basically, with added time. Which is just crazy to me. And once again shows the display is just crazy. And the second half starts. And Villarreal, the changes that this brother made. 65th minute we have to wait after you got a red card. And you put on Mikel Tadze, bro. Once again, you brought on a new striker. Did he do anything in the game? No. And when they had chances, where did it finish? In Joan Garcia's hands. And once again, I'm saying, when I watch these games, I think about, oh my god, how about I just turn this off and go watch the Premier League? Second half. A game of nothing. Nothing. What do I even say? The last 15 minutes, I turned off the game. I don't care. I don't care about the game. And Barcelona fans, please don't try to say to me that you are winning these games and that these teams play a low block. This team didn't play a low block against you, even when they had a red card. And the game was still awful. You are so boring going forward. And these players that are, like all of them on 7-point plus, how? Who is giving them these ratings? Footmob, please get some new AI or new people that are doing these ratings, because this is just awful. This is awful, bro. The only person that deserves that rating is Lamine Yamal, Raphinha maybe, and Joan Garcia. Other than that, brother, this defense should be on a 4.7. Do you think these guys defended well today? No, but can they punish you? Can they punish you? Can any other team other than Real Madrid punish you? Do they have a normal goal scorer? No. Even Atletico Madrid cannot do that. And Villarreal as well. 4th and 3rd best team in La Liga. They can't punish you. So, what is it really doing for this league? Watching these matches, you can just see the standard is awful, bro. This is the 4th best team and they are dead last in the UCL. I haven't even talked much about the tactical standpoint from this game. Do you know why? Because there's nothing to say, bro. Of course, Hansi Flick is a better manager than Garcia. Okay, he's gonna outcoach him. That's what basically won Barcelona the game. They controlled the game a bit better in the second half, and they scored the second goal by scoring the worst goal ever. And I'm seeing people unbelievable, best player in the world, bro. Yeah, it was a good finish. Don't get me wrong, but what led up to the goal is just disgusting, bro. What is happening on the pitch? There is 7 deflections, and then nobody is marking Lamine Yamal, of course, and they finally score a second goal. Clap it up for Barcelona, man. Clap it up for Barcelona defeating this awful Villarreal team. And I just think this is the perfect way to end the season 2025 or the year 2025 for La Liga, because something has to change. Something has to change. Once again, after the goal was scored, I knew it was over. Villarreal players looked demotivated. They didn't even want to do anything, bro. I respect Villarreal for one thing, though. Not playing a low block. Because if they played a low block after the red card, this game would have finished like 5-0. 5-0, maybe 4-0. Because when you play a low block against Barcelona, they completely finish you. So I respect that from them. But they just couldn't cope with Barcelona's 11-man press, you know. They just couldn't. When they play against 10 men, especially, they just couldn't cope. And it just goes back to the player being so stupid, bro. Renato Veiga, why did you do this? Why? Why did you do this? It was an even game. Villarreal could have went 2-1 up in the first half. And then you do this and completely kill the game. So it completely kills the point of talking about tactics, anything, when the game was destroyed in the 39th minute, bro. I think this was a clear red card, and the penalty for Barcelona, which Raphinha, of course, scored, was a clear penalty as well. It's similar to the penalty last night against Sevilla for Rodrigo. So yeah, I think that's fair. Raphinha, once again, I think he He changes the momentum in attack and helps Barcelona a lot. So I'm going to big him up as well. And yeah, other than that, bro, I just didn't enjoy the game at all. The substitutions, bro. Marcus Rashford. I just want to mention this. One last thing. Marcus Rashford comes on. And I just struggle to, like, get around the fact that this guy was actually good at some point in football. Because when he goes one-on-one with the keeper, he looks like he's running with bricks next to his feet. Why is he so bad? Why is he so bad at finishing chances? And that's why I want to know, Barcelona fans. I don't care about the game at all, yeah? Thank you, bro. Thank you for finishing first in La Liga, bro. What do I even say? Once again, a Villarreal disaster class, not a Barcelona masterclass. That's all I have to say. You outplayed them maybe for like 15 minutes in the second half. Other than that, they had more chances than you. Genuinely. They would have had a better game if the bum didn't get a red card. Yeah, so but I want to know about Rashford. Do you want to keep him and buy him? Or do you want to send him back to Manchester United at the end of the season? Yeah, this was the last game, of course, of La Liga in 2025. Shame, Barcelona still first by 4 points. Thank you, Villarreal, man, for doing nothing, basically. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.